Guys, thanks for sticking around yesterday through the first daily dig log. It was a little bit dry for me, and it's not really the type of video content I wanted to be doing, but I was pretty nervous about starting the daily dig log, and I wanted to really convey what I was trying to do to you guys. So I hope I at least conveyed what I'm trying to do. At any rate, I promise I will put my heart into it from now on, and that's a good segue into today's daily dig log. So for today's daily dig log, I want to talk about one of my favorite relics of all time, and it is also a relic I found with my dad, and we were hunting in Perryville, Kentucky, and looking in my log here, it says it was November 2nd, and we were hunting there. I found 5 58 caliber 3 rings and 2 69 caliber bullets, and we had worked really hard that day for those relics. I hadn't found a lot. We'd hunted all day and the sun was starting to go down, and just as the light was waning, I had gotten into a ditch by the road, got an amazing signal. I thought it was going to be a Coke can, and I dug it out and I had to hold it up in the light. It was covered in mud. It was really wet soil, and I had to hold it up to the light to try and see what it was, and all I could see was the silhouette of this heart. And it is a brass martingale plate with the leather safe still attached and intact perfectly. So let's go on in the relic room and have a closer look at this amazing relic.
Okay guys, so let's have a little bit closer look at this relic. This is a brass martingale plate, and it is still mounted on the leather safe. Now this went around a horse's chest as a part of the mount, and you can see on the back here where there's still stitching in here where it was stitched to that leather mount. You can almost still see the discoloration where the rest of the leather was, and I suspect that the rest of the leather was there in the ditch still. I just didn't get it dug out. But this plate, I took it down to a Civil War show in Dalton, and several people down there looked at it. Steve Silva looked at it, a couple other folks looked at it, and it actually ran in a copy of North-South Trader. I looked around the house and tried to find it, but I don't know where I've put it. But it was quite a process to preserve this leather. My friend Bob Milburn came up with a concoction of glycerin and Everclear alcohol that I had to soak this in, and it drew all the water out of the piece and preserved it pretty well. The leather's a little bit hard, but it's not brittle in any way, shape, or form, and I do try and keep this stored in an airtight place. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that look at the martingale plate I found out hunting with my dad. I sure did have a good time finding it. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.